is The Short List. I'm Christina Mendonca. Welcome to the week.
The federal government is expected to remain partially shut down past Christmas. The standoff between the president and Congress over funding for a border wall is the major sticking point. Of 800,000 federal employees, about half are deemed essential, and they are expected to work unpaid through the shutdown. That includes TSA on duty during heavy holiday travel. Campfire survivors are spending Christmas still in recovery from the blaze that destroyed the town of Paradise. The efforts to help are ongoing with hundreds of fundraisers. 1,400 breweries around the country are now serving Resilience IPA, an effort organized by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Red Bus Brewing of Folsom released their version over the weekend and hope to add a few more $1,000s to the Fire Victims Fund.
I think it says that people care and they want to be involved. People could come down and drink beer just about any time, but to come down and buy this beer, and I think a lot of people are still thinking about the victims up there.
It's been a rough month on Wall Street. The market is coming off its worst week since 2008. We have a shortened trading week due to Christmas, but there should be some key reports that may hint at what's to come in the new year. Wednesday, a home prices report. Thursday, new home sales and consumer confidence. And Friday, pending home sales.
Now for some of my original content. On Tuesdays, my podcast, I call it A Fresh Agenda. I talk to innovators, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders.
This week, it's a best of with some of our favorite guests from throughout 2018 and their answers to one question I ask every single guest. How do you stay your most creative and productive self?
I've got some great interviews coming up in the new year. We'll start brand new episodes in 2019. Well, today marks exactly a year, that The Short List has been in existence. And I want to thank those of you who have found us, and thanks to those of you who are just finding us for the very first time.
You can get your weekly dose of The Short List by subscribing to my YouTube channel, by going to the kfbk.com website, or checking out any of my socials throughout the week.
We at The Short List are hoping a lot of you are taking some time off work and spending it with your families. We know the kids have at least a couple of weeks off for winter break, and a lot of people who love to ski or snowboard will be heading up to the Sierra. So let's check in with Santa Pat Mac and find out what conditions look like for the week.
Hey, Christina. Thank you. This is another great week that's happening. Christmas Eve day calls for more precipitation, maybe some fresh pow, and a lot of good weather, cold temperatures throughout the week for some great skiing and riding. We're going to be at Sierra Tahoe getting some great runs in. And if you show up on Christmas dressed like this guy, you get a $10 voucher. That's pretty cool. Just a little gear tip, take care of your bases. That's just a little bit of wax. Every time or other time that you ski, you should have some nice, clean, slick bases. Follow a YouTube video to see how to tune your own skis to save yourself a bunch of money. Speaking of which, also follow Christina's links to get deals on lift tickets at Sierra Tahoe. And tag us on Instagram and tell us why you want some free tickets. We'll send them out to you. You guys have a great, happy Kwanzaa, Christmas, Hanukkah, and thanks for a great year. Thanks, Christina.
Thanks, Pat Mac. And if you're still looking for your season pass, I've put a link for special pricing in the comment section below. Now, we've been here at The Short List week in and week out for exactly a year. In fact, it's exactly a year today. So we are going to take a 1-week hiatus, spend some time with our friends and family, and we'll be back to you in 2019 with more episodes, more regional news, more correspondence, and more interesting interviews. So stick around for more of The Short List in 2019. And don't forget to ask that new Alexa you're getting for Christmas to turn on the KFBK Morning News, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. till 9 a.m. We're there for you. Dan Minchinson and I with all your news, traffic, and weather to get you through the day. It's been a fantastic first year for The Short List, and we look forward to bringing you more regional stories, interesting interviews, and unique content coming up in the coming year. So join us in 2019, and thanks for being here. Let's stay connected.